Hot news: nurse who helped Nathan Sutherland care for woman he allegedly raped. He's a coward. A nurse who for years worked closely with the male nurse accused of raping and impregnating an incapacitated woman he cared for, said that she was shocked after his arrest was made public. Eleanor Riggers, a licensed practical nurse, worked as a respiratory therapist at Hacienda Healthcare for 11 years, worked closely with Sutherland to help care for the victim, who has been described as a 29-year-old woman who can't speak and can barely move. Riggers said that Sutherland was a friend, describing him as fun and outgoing. The news of his arrest shook her. "I cried. I just cried," and she said she's worried that Sutherland abused other patients he cared for, a possibility the Phoenix Police Department said it's looking into as part of its investigation. Riggers said there were many other women who have similar conditions in the wing that Sutherland worked in, with some also not being able to communicate verbally. And she said that staff members didn't always follow a policy of check and gain on patients every 15 minutes. "In every facility, things are more lax at night. I can tell you," police officials said that Sutherland, 36, was a licensed nurse who had worked at the facility since 2011. He was identified. Every male staff member was court-ordered to take the DNA test administered by the police. He was set to be charged with 1 count of sexual assault and 1 count of vulnerable adult abuse, Phoenix Police Chief Jerry Williams said. "The male nurse committed this unspeakable act when he assaulted one of the most vulnerable members of our community," Williams added. "From the minute Sutherland was born in Haiti, and he and his sister were adopted from an orphanage and brought to the United States in 1989, reported the Sutherland became. State nursing records show that Sutherland completed nursing assistant training at 7 Healthcare Academy in Tempe in 2005. The academy is Hacienda Healthcare. Officials said that Sutherland, who doesn't appear to have a criminal record, went through a thorough background check when he was hired. Sutherland had been assigned to the Intermediate Care Facility Intellectually Disabled since 2014, the company stated. According to records obtained by the Republic, Sutherland's wife filed for divorce on December 5, about 3 weeks before the incapacitated woman gave birth. The couple does not have any children. Sutherland has in for their Christian rap duo, Sleepless Old Jazz. Sutherland and his sister described growing up in poverty and an abrupt transition to life in America after being adopted. Sutherland was 7 when he was adopted, and they indicated that their adoptive parents weren't the most loving. Nate and T understand and have experienced the less than poor side of life, where you either have their adoptive parents did not let them listen to any loud or obnoxious music, especially rap, even if it was Christian, they added. Unlike most children, Nate and TSLS/SLEEPLESSOULJAZ spent their childhood learning the business side of society through their family business. Learning that nothing.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park.